He never would have believed what he'd become. Meet Luka Modrić, Sr. The Modrićes for generations lived in a small village in Croatia named Modrici. It's common for villages to be named after the founding families. Luka Sr. worked as road maintenance. The road company provided him a stone house in the mountains alongside the road. That house went on to be the home of 3 generations of Modrićes, with baby Luka being the youngest, named after his grandfather. Although he was more than that, he was his best friend. The two Lukas were inseparable. While his parents worked in a local factory, Luka learned to herd sheep, learned how to survive in the wild, how to hunt, all under his grandfather's guidance. But when Luka was 6 years old, Croatia declared independence from Yugoslavia, and that changed the course of both of their lives. All these countries were one big country from 1918 to 1992. Croatia broke away to become its own nation, but there were many Serbians living in Croatia and they wanted to stay under Yugoslavia. They rebelled and conflict broke out. Luka's father joined the Croatian Defence Forces, so he left home, leaving Luka in the care of his mother and his grandfather. Modrici fell under Serbian control. Many fled straight away, but Luka's grandfather refused to go anywhere. Maybe he couldn't abandon his home and his animals. But during his morning routine, tending to his animals, Serbian rebels spotted him. They ended him there and then, and later torched his house. Luka's parents had no choice but to flee to the city of Zadar. Luka became a refugee. Air raid sirens became a daily part of his life. Now living in a small hotel room without his best friend, Luka channeled his feelings into an object, a ball. He would spend hours practicing different drills. It would be a tennis ball, a deflated football, anything he could get his hands on. He became obsessed at a young age controlling the ball, maybe because he had zero control of what was going on in his life. A worker at the hotel noticed Luka kicking the ball around with great technique. He was doing things 7-year-olds shouldn't be able to do with a football. He phoned his friend who was chairman of the youth division, and 7-year-old Luka Modrić went along to training. He arrived in tattered shoes. The family didn't have much money, but the club was so impressed with him they offered him a place on the academy, even arranged for him to attend the primary school. In the midst of war, Luka Modric's football journey began. He has carried the memory of his grandfather and his lost home as motivation, not a burden. Modrić being Real Madrid's most decorated player, the first to break the cycle of Messi or Ronaldo winning the Ballon d'Or for 10 years. It's even more remarkable when you see where he's come from. As Luka said, "I've been through a lot, but that made me stronger."